What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Regan Collection. Today is Saturday, and my friend Kai is coming over, and we are going to be taking the Corvette out here, and we're going to be going along the beach, Anna Maria Island, Longboat Key, Siesta Key, just kind of driving around all day, getting some nice photo shots, a lot of YouTube videos in. Did a full detail on the car, so everything's clean inside and out. He has a drone. He's a certified drone flyer, which I didn't even know you need to have a license for that, but apparently you do because of like airspace and all that stuff. So he's got a drone, so that'll be really cool because this will be the first time we've ever used drone for content. But I got these new mics, so hopefully these work better than the last ones because I got the new phone, so the little charging port is different. And the last ones were very scratchy, but these are good. I think I picked them up for like $30-40 off Amazon, and they work for the iPhones, all of them actually, because they have a bunch of different ports on it. So yeah, we're basically just going to be driving along the beach today, showing the car off a little bit, trying to have a good time, get some beach vibes in. I do have the Insta360, not sure if we're going to use it because, we're going to be playing music, take the top off, and I'll see you out there. Alright guys, so we are out here at Longboat Key, out here in Florida, and we tried to do the drone a little bit. It looks like he has to calibrate it to get it to follow us because, we would need a pretty empty road to go fast on it. And if we're doing too slow, then we're just kind of holding up traffic, and there's a lot of cars here, and, it just won't be a good turnout. Yeah, so we'll try it again another time. Calibrate it, make sure it works, all that stuff can follow us because we're going straight and the drone is flying backwards, so it's a very hard skill to learn where you're flying the drone backwards and trying to look at the camera while you're filming at the same time. Yeah, so basically this is we're out here at Longboat Key, like I said, but we're at the resort right now. So as we can see, we got a huge, just gigantic golf course out here. I don't even play golf, and that would be awesome to come out here and play because of all, it's just a gigantic golf course. You're right along the beach. It is just awesome. And, we're driving down this road right here, which is, you can stay at the Longboat Key Resort Club, or you can stay in some of these hotels they have here. But it's just a gorgeous, gorgeous area. Like I said, I don't even play golf, and I would play here. Looks like we got some cars in our way up here. It's weird. Looks like I gotta try and go around them or something. Let's see. Alright, there we go. Now we got some gigantic houses here. I mean, wouldn't this be the dream to live in these houses? I mean, these are just huge, huge homes. And you can have one side on the golf course if you like golf, and one side on the beach. And I'm sure these houses 20 years ago were probably a couple million. Now they got to be in the tens, 20, $30 million homes. Just absolutely insanity. But it is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous golf course. Definitely would play here. I gotta honestly, get some golf clubs so I can play here. I got a couple buddies. They would love to play, even if they don't, it's just so the scenic view is just incredible here. I'm gonna make a little U-turn here, but we went down to Anna Maria earlier, got a little bit of photos there. It was okay. It wasn't really worth filming because very slow, very, very heavy traffic, but we're actually about to head down to Siesta, which is a little bit south from here. So that'll be cool because there's a lot of nice towns we can go through and kind of like stores, which is like really neat because it gives you like a really scenic beachy type vibe, especially in the Corvette. But these houses are just so beautiful. That one's for sale. Sounds good. Don't want to speed through here, obviously, because it's a residential neighborhood, but I'm only going about 15-20 miles an hour. Yeah, like I said, just gorgeous golf course here. We got the beach on that side. Pretty rough today. Got a lot of white caps, but we are going to be going down to Siesta now and try and go through a bunch of little like towns and stuff. Going to show you guys some good photo spots that are there, and kind of just chill with the vibe. Like I said about the drone, we're gonna have to calibrate it, make sure it can follow us at quicker speeds. Maybe do a tracking lock on it. That would be pretty cool, where you don't even have to fly it; just follows you from a certain distance and stuff like that. That'll be cool. But yeah, we just got to figure that out. So unfortunately, no drone today, unless we're obviously parked. Maybe we'll do some drone footage like that, where we're parked, and kind of give you some scenic view of where we're getting our photos at. That'll be really cool for you guys. So let's do that. We're gonna go down to Siesta right now. Show you guys some of the scenic views on the way down there. Some of the houses, some of the culture that we have here in Florida and the west coast of Florida. Anyways, some of the really cool nostalgic stores that we have, and yeah, just enjoy it. All right, so we're out here at Siesta. Just did some shots over by the beach, so that'll be pretty cool. I'm going to show you guys that, and that'll be on my Instagram. But this is like just great, pure beach vibe. As we can see, we got like all the stores here, all the people here. We've seen some cool cars today. Actually, on the way here, we just passed a newer Ford GT, which those run for a couple million, or not a couple million, a million bucks, maybe $1.1 million, $1.2 million. So that was really cool to see. And then we see, like, you see the garage, you got like 5 or 6 houses, and you see like a entire like four car garage. It's just insane. But we saw a Ford GT. That was cool. It was white, so that was like really neat to see. And like I said, I'm taking the 05 all day. I want that V8 supercharged one. There's actually a black one for sale. It's about like 700K. If I could afford it, I would buy it. I would tell my dad to buy it, but unfortunately, that's a pretty high price. But it comes with like 900 horsepower, so that is really cool. That would be like awesome car to have. Yeah, the Ford GT, the newer one, it does have butterfly doors, which is really cool. But like I said, I'm not paying $1 million for a V6. Yeah, F80, maybe that's a different story, but that at least looks cool. I like it. I've seen it in person. It's just an awesome car. But the Ford GT, I mean, it doesn't do it justice for me. But even the F80, that's not going to be $1 million V6. It's going to be a couple million, which that's the problem. So, I probably, if I could afford it, would I buy an F80? Probably not. But it was just a cool car to see in person. And definitely will love to see what specs come out for that. I saw it in red, carbon fiber wheels with the like silver barrels, so that was cool. But yeah, so if they do other colors, like I've seen, I would say my favorite color, like on the LaFerrari or really any Ferrari, I like this like sky blue kind of. They make a couple blues, but I really like the sky blue, so that'll be cool. But yeah, basically, we're out here having a good day, filming a lot of content, doing a lot of pictures, which is really cool. We're just going back and forth, playing music. Not playing any right now. One, because I'm filming, and two, because YouTube has this like copyright issue. It's a whole big thing. But yeah, we're just scouting out some spots to take some pictures at, do some videoing at, get some reels in. And this wind is just messing up our hair today. It's just crazy windy, but it's a nice day, sunny, sunny, sunny. Not a cloud in the sky that I see, and we're just having a blast. So it's great to be out here and be able to enjoy the sunshine. We're going for a drive. Do we have a destination? Not really. We're just going out to drive, have a little bit of fun, but it's good. It's good when you're in a car that's loud. You don't have to go fast. Like that was 25 miles an hour in a 30. There's no one behind me, so I'm not going that fast. It's just fun to hit that little speed mark. Slow down, hit the little speed mark, back off, slow down. Basically a repetitive loop when you have a loud car. And my buddy filming, he has a Mustang. That thing is awesome. It's a great car to drive. I've driven it. It's loud. It's perfect. Inexpensive, relatively speaking. It's just fun. You don't have to have a multi-million, multi-$100,000 car to have fun. You just put a little bit of money into a car, and you got a kick-ass car. I mean, I saw there's a lot of cars we see out here that are $20,000 builds that are just look absolutely beautiful. Yeah, who cares if they have a lot of miles? That's car culture is all about having a car that you've built, and a car that really describes you as a person, and a car that's special to you. Who cares if anybody else likes it or not? I don't care. People say, oh, there's Corvettes everywhere, but I don't really care what other people think. And that's a good mentality to have, is just stop caring what other people think. um, if you have people will say the Nissan 350 370Z, oh my gosh, it sounds like a trumpet. Bro, I mean, what's he driving, like a Toyota Prius or something? Like, you just gotta not care what other people think. You do you. There's gonna be people hating on you, people liking what you do, and all that sort of stuff. And you just gotta live with the hate. If you're getting hate comments, you're doing something right. I mean, that's a big piece of advice that I'd say. Yeah, if you're a car guy, I would say just go out and spend that money. Go get that dream car of yours, because who knows how long we're gonna live, right? We could die tomorrow. We could die in the next 70 years. You just don't know. So it's always good to spend some of your money, and not like you're not saving your money. You shouldn't save all of your money. You want to spend it, you want to use it, but also don't use all your money to where you're broke, can't afford gas. But you just want to be able to enjoy life, especially while you're young. Because once you get older, 60, 70 years old, I mean, you don't enjoy it as much as you probably would. You don't enjoy it as much as you probably would while you were younger. And two, it's a lot better to be younger while you can still be physically active to do these things, because you might still try to do it while you're older, and you might have all this money saved up, but then you're a lot higher to risk of injury, and you're a lot slower than the average person is at a much younger age. So I would say while you're young, just even I'm young. These aren't my cars; these are my dad's cars. But he always taught me, like, go out, have fun. If the price is expensive, just work for it, pay for it. Don't be saving your money till you're 50, 60, 70, 80 years old, and then try and spend it, because you can't do anything at that age. That's why you see some of these guys like Mike Tyson, all that stuff. They were multi-hundred millionaires, and they went broke because they spent their money while they're young. Now, like I said, I wouldn't spend all my money to the point where I'm broke, but I would spend probably 30% of it, and try to just enjoy life to your fullest. Do those hobbies you want to do those kite surfing lessons, do those snowboarding lessons. Yeah, basically the moral of the story is just try and enjoy life while you're young. Try and make as much money as you can while you're young, so you can enjoy it while you're young and not enjoy it while you're old. That's the problem with today. Is I'm still in school, and there's people. I mean, they're out partying, and they're my age, so they're out partying, they're out drinking, smoking. And I ask them, hey, you got a job? Yeah, I got a job. Where you work? Oh, I work at the car wash. I mean, that's great, good, but you could be doing a lot more than just working at a car wash if you actually started focusing on yourself. Dude, you have years of your life to party, right? And you're most physically active at your youngest stage, at your youngest age. So that's the best time to get money, and then you can enjoy it. I'm trying to learn I'm trying to make some ways of making money right now, and I'm going to try and learn how to do it, and hopefully it all goes well. And if you fail, how many businesses have failed? A lot. Amazon came from selling only books to a multi-billion-dollar business. I think it's probably worth a couple trillion now. It's just, you just want to be able to try and make money while you're young and enjoy it while you're young. But yeah, we're just out here having a nice day. Just a beautiful, beautiful Saturday. Not worrying about really much. Um, just enjoying the day, enjoying the people that are out here. It's just great that everybody gets to get out and not stay inside and be distracted all the time, and just kind of gets to have some free time. So it's nice. You know, Florida is just a great state. I moved from Maryland, and I wouldn't say there's anywhere better than the state of Florida, in the U.S. at least. I haven't been outside the U.S., but looking to go to Canada this summer, so that'll be pretty cool. But we're gonna do some driving and get that on video for you guys. Just enjoying the culture of. Just enjoying the culture of the people out here. Just literally beach vibes. You got like all the colors you want on everything, and just everything. But you also got Florida drivers like this wank. Don't know what he's doing. Thank you. Yeah, you're gonna pull in a lot of reactions from people, but I gotta try and find a place to park. That's just the entrance to a place. Let's see. Oops. Cop. So I'm gonna calm down a little bit, even though we're not even speeding. I'm like 15. Let's see. We can find a parking spot, man. Oh my gosh. Where's this guy at? This guy's like parking off night Supra. I need to find a parking spot. A lot of Broncos out here though. Handicap. I don't want a handicap, man. Need a parking spot. Let's go right here. Oh my gosh. This thing is going crazy. Alright, so got the vet here, backed it in. Looks good with this carbon fiber. Bro, those girls went to my school. Alright, so I got the car here. Looks good. Carbon fiber hood has actually been holding up pretty well. It's full PPF, so obviously that had to get done in case of rock chips. But if you come over here and look, it gets like really sandy on here. Look at that, all that sand just from it being super windy out today. But I'm starving. We had a little bit of Smoothie King this morning with like the protein and all that stuff. So we're about to slide into this little market here right on Siesta Key, Siesta Market, Morton Siesta Market. So let's check it out. All right. Oh, I could cop in Arizona though too. I'm gonna cop in Arizona. I got a cop in Arizona. Let's see. Fruit punch as always. Put this back. Let me walk it back around. Let's see. Food. I need some food, man. I'm hungry. Let's see. I just want like a sandwich, something cold. Let's see. Oh, it's like all cake. Oh, I need like a sandwich, man. Oh, there we go. I walked right by him. Let's see what we got. Like Italian would go hard. I don't even know. Ooh, creamy Caesar. Of course, we're doing the creamy Caesar. It's gonna be gas. All right, let's go check out. There we go. All right, so we're gonna leave, go check out some other spots that we can do some filming at. Let's go check it out. All right, so a guy just walked by and said, "Did Daddy buy you that?" I'm like, "Yep, yep."
He's actually right there, so I'm kind of lowering my voice.
No, it's actually YouTube money. Although I don't even get paid from YouTube, not yet.
But no, that was just kind of funny.
So many jealous people out here, man. You had like 80 years to work. I mean, yeah, my dad bought this, but he came from like dirt poor family, so it's not like his dad bought it. But yeah, we're leaving. We're gonna go somewhere else. So let's see where we can go check out. Like, there's this town that I wanted to find, but the maps didn't take us there on the way there. So we're gonna try and go there and see what happens. All right, sweet. A little sandwich here, bro. You guys have a good day. All right, so we're about to leave here. Just heading out. Kind of, yeah, but it's a really beach vibe. Let's see if we can get a little revving. Ooh, that's nice. All right, so we're heading out. Did a little bit of revving. Didn't want to bring too much attention, but well, I had to do it for the video. All right, so we're heading out now. Gonna try and go find that place. Have no idea where I'm going, but we're heading out, and yeah. A little bit of driving here. Good pops. Like I said, not even speeding through here. We're going 25, the speed limit's 30. Just press the gas a little bit, have a little bit of fun. Ooh, that was a good pop. I don't think the mic picks up the pops very well, but I'm telling you, they sound really good. Ooh, good color Porsche. Ooh, bumpy road. There's so much sand getting on this car, it's crazy. We looked at the carbon. I sound like an asshole saying that, but we looked at the carbon fiber lip, and it was like all you could just see like dust over it. Looks like it's all scratched, but it's not, because PPF 1 and 2, because it's carbon fiber, best thing in the world. Fiber carbon. Let's see if these people are gonna cross here. Yep. Yeah, but I don't know. Just pure beach vibes out here.